Get together, have a few laughs.
I wanted to do a drink in the spirit of my very, very favorite Christmas movie.
The Grinch.
No, Tammy. Die Hard. It's Die Hard. Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. John McClane, Hans Gruber, fight, 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 walk on glass, fall off buildings.
Classic Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Classic Christmas movie.
Welcome to the Calvin Dean Show. This is Calvin Dean. Man, week 14 is upon us, and week 13 was just amazing. Monday Night Football. Wow. I mean, I was snoozing through the first 55 minutes, 16-3. Oh, God, I was just snoozing. And what happened? Tom Brady woke up. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers woke up. They only had 196 yards, the first 55 minutes of the game, the total offense was just but the last two scoring drives were just amazing. They were just struggling all night long, including once they were on the New Orleans Saints 40-yard line. I mean, and they punted. I mean, the boos from the crowd was just intense. And then suddenly, Brady and the Bucs woke up, right? They woke up 91 yards, 10-play drive, 63 yards, an 11-play drive within 5 minutes left of the game, guys. 5 minutes left in the game. Those 5 minutes were just enough. Just enough for Brady and the Bucs to win and beat the New Orleans Saints. I mean, the last-second pass to the rookie Rachaad White. I have him on my fantasy football team, mind you. And he just, it was a great play. Because Brady faked the in, and now it was a button hook in and out. That was the play. So he drew the middle linebacker to his right, Brady's left, right? And then Rachaad went in, pumped it, and then he went out. And what a great throw. I mean, everyone was expecting Evans or Godwin or the Otten, the tight end, to actually get the ball, but it was to Rachaad White, the rookie. Brady really loves him, by the way. And great route, great catch and run. It's turn, and he scored, and the Bucs win 17-16. Wow. What a game, guys. What a game. And what about Jimmy G going down? Oh, poor Nikki's Niners. Nikki's probably right now crying in her sheets. She hasn't texted me or anything else like that. I think she's probably wearing her like a dark veil or something like that because her heartthrob is gone for the season. And, Purdy stepped up. The backup quarterback, he really stepped up and did well. He did well. 2 touchdowns and an interception. And how about the defense of the San Francisco 49ers? And I told everyone, I picked that game. And mind you, ready, guys? Week 13, the Calvin Dean Show picked out of 15 games. We were 12-2-1. Ready? One more time. 12-2-1. 12-2-1. Come on, guys. Really? You got to listen to this show. That's why I'm talking. Comment, like, subscribe. If you really want to know the winners, you got to tune into this show. Every single week with Mixed Cocktail Hour, they are going to give us a drink of the week. We're going to present it. Drink of the week, ready to Mixed Cocktail Hour.
So we are going to be making a drink called the Blood and Snow. 2 ounces of London dry gin, 1 ounce orange juice, 1 full ounce sweet vermouth, a touch of Galliano, Now we have the snow part. We will now be representing John McClane, cutting his feet, walking across the snow, fighting Hans Gruber.
Ooh, it's very flavorful.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a drink, guys. I can't wait. I can't wait. I love these guys. Got to watch Mixed Cocktail Hour every Friday live, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Look down on my link below. I will have all the ingredients of the cocktail. I will have their link. They're a great show to watch. Watch Mixed Cocktail Hour. Okay, guys, ready? Week 14 starts now. Wow, we have the first game. Wow, the Raiders. I mean, you can't say much about the Raiders. Devontae Adams is just amazing. Josh Jacobs, leading rusher in the NFL. They're 5-7. They're going into SoFi Stadium Thursday night football, playing the Los Angeles Rams. Rams 3-9. Man, so embarrassing. You don't know who's going to start on the Rams. This is just a silly game. The Raiders need this game. They need to win out and possibly make the playoffs. Possibly, I said, but they need to win out. They need to win out. They're 5-7. This is going to be a fun game. I love to watch Devontae Adams. He is one of the best wideouts in the league. A great route runner. His body language is so straight and narrow. He makes a cut. And literally, you got to watch his route running. It's the best in the NFL. And, man, did he have a monster game. Derek Carr, he is so good, guys. Derek Carr is just phenomenal. I mean, that team is really clicking at this moment in time, clicking on all cylinders. We don't have the Los Angeles Rams clicking on any type of cylinder other than losing. I'm giving this one up to the Las Vegas Raiders winning Thursday Night Football. Give it up to the Raiders. The next game we have Sunday, we have the New York Jets going into Buffalo. Solace is just smart. Those Jets are a good team. They have a great defense. Their quarterback right now is kind of suspect, Mike White. I mean, the team loves him. The team loves him. But you have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Now, Von Miller is out. Yeah, I guess he's out for the next 3-4 weeks. So, they're without Von Miller, but they did really good. They're 9-3. 9-3, guys. They're going into Buffalo. And the Buffalo Bills are tough. And I think the Jets are being exposed. I think they're a good team. They've been playing out of their minds, but they're going to be playing the Buffalo Bills, 9-3 Buffalo Bills. I'm going to give this one up to the Buffalo Bills over the New York Jets in Buffalo. The next game, we have the Cleveland Browns going into Cincinnati. Cincinnati beating Kansas City. I called that game. Mr. Burrows at 3-0 against Mahomes. Deshaun Watson looked just terrible. 12 for 22. The defense won that game against the Houston Texans. They just did. And, you can't give it up to anything. Deshaun Watson looked flat, terrible. If you are a fantasy owner like I am, I played him. I picked him up on waivers. I'm getting rid of him. Man. I'm going to go for Tyler Huntley of the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to grab him. But I have Kyler that was sitting on the bench, Kyler Murray. He's playing this week. So I probably just put up Kyler Murray. But Tyler Huntley, guys, pick him up on the waiver wires. If he's available, pick him up. He is a great quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens because Lamar Jackson is probably going to be out 2 to 3 weeks. So you better pick up Tyler Huntley if you like Tyler Huntley. I think he's a great quarterback. He drove the team 90 yards to win the game against the Denver Broncos. Right? So we have the Cleveland Browns coming into the Bengals, I just don't see the Cleveland Browns winning this game. I think the Bengals are a much better team. I'm giving this one up to the Cincinnati Bengals over the Cleveland Browns in Cincinnati. The next game, we have the Houston Texans going into the Dallas Cowboys. Wow, what can you say about this one? We have the Dallas Cowboys 9-3, Houston Texans 1-10-1. They just got beat by the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns scoring 3 touchdowns from their defense, 2 defensive touchdowns and 1 punt return. Deshaun Watson looked terrible. I just don't see this game as being close. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys just rolled 54 points this last game. Man, this game's going to even be more. They might even score 63 points in this game. This is a blowout win for the Dallas Cowboys. What can you say? Dak Prescott has been really, really doing well. Zeke, Pollard, Schultz, Gallup. I mean, that team is just on a roll. I'm going to give this one up to the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
The next game, we have the Minnesota Vikings going into Detroit. Wow, this is going to be a fun game to watch. Those Detroit Lions, Jared Goff, St. Brown, the running game. I mean, just Williams. I mean, it's just, guys, this is going to be a fun game to watch. Then you have the Minnesota Vikings, high-flying offense of the Minnesota Vikings, high-flying offense of the Detroit Lions. This is going to be one of the best games to watch. It's going to be exciting game to watch. Kirk Cousins, Jefferson. I mean, just, wow, they are lighting it up. Jared Goff, St. Brown, lighting it up. Both of their running backs, just amazing. Williams leading the league in touchdowns. I mean, wow. This is going to be a fun game to watch, guys. This is going to be my upset special. The 10-2 Vikings will lose to the Detroit Lions, giving up for my upset special to the Detroit Lions. My family's going to love me on this one. Give it up to the Lions. Upset special, guys. Upset special. Yeah, we have the next game. We have the Philadelphia Eagles, 11-1, beating up on the Titans. What a game that was. I tell you, the Titans, they're Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. They look great one game. Their defense looked great. And then their offense just clicks. The last game, what happened? They played the Eagles. I guess the Eagles does that to their people. They make them look bad. A good team look bad, and because the Eagles are a great team. They are a great team. They're 11-1, and they're going into the New York Football Giants. Giants are good, guys. I mean, they're still good. They're 7-4-1. They just tied the Commanders. And, it's just the Giants looking good, man. They're looking really good. I really think the Giants are going to give them a hard time. I'm going to give this one up to the Philadelphia Eagles beating the New York Football Giants in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The next game, we have the Baltimore Ravens, 8-4, beating that was my best bet of the week last week, was the Ravens over the Denver Broncos. 10-9, they beat them. Wow. Defensive game. The Ravens defense is really good, guys. Really good. They're going into Pittsburgh. They're playing the 5-7 Pittsburgh Steelers. Give it up to Pittsburgh. My record was 12-2-1, and one of the games I picked the Falcons over the Steelers in Atlanta, and that was one of my losses. Not many losses, 12-2-1, but I have to lose something, I guess. I have to look mortal, right? So you have the Baltimore Ravens coming into Pittsburgh. Casey, my nephew Casey, loves those Steelers. Pickens, they're really good. I don't think they're a team that is up to the task of actually beating the Baltimore Ravens, but they don't have Lamar Jackson, guys. Lamar Jackson's hurt for the next 2-3 weeks. Harbaugh says it's week by week, but I don't think it's going to be week by week. If you saw him in the clubhouse, he was walking up those stairs and he could barely move his knee. Highly unlikely that Lamar Jackson will be playing in the next game, which is okay. I think the Baltimore Ravens have a good enough team to beat the Steelers in Steeltown. Steelers 5-7. They're 5-7 for a reason. Now Watt got hurt last week. I saw him go out. So I'm going to definitely give this one up to the Baltimore Ravens over the Pittsburgh Steelers in Steeltown. Give it up to Ravens. Next game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs going into Denver. Kansas City just lost to the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. Burrow's 3-0 against Mahomes. And I see this game as a good game. The Denver Broncos defense is all real, and it's in Denver. So this is going to be a tough game. Yeah, I think Mahomes is definitely a better quarterback than Russell Wilson. I don't see the Denver Broncos scoring much. They just scored 9 points for the last game, right? And they played the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Baltimore Ravens defense is better than the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Kansas City Chiefs offense is better than the Ravens. But you have the Denver Broncos who are 3-9, but that defense is all real. They're for real, that's for sure. But Mahomes, Kelsey, that team, they just lost. They're not going to go back-to-back losses. They're just not. Giving it up to the Kansas City Chiefs in Denver, beating the Denver Broncos. We have the next game. We have the Carolina Panthers going into Seattle. Carolina Panthers is just, they're another Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of team. Their defense can play great in some games. Defense can play terrible in other games. The Seattle Seahawks, man, did the Seattle Seahawks look great against the Rams, right? Geno Smith had an all-world game. Last second touchdown to Metcalf was an awesome throw. He just looked great, Geno Smith. I'm going to give him up to the comeback player of the year is Geno Smith. That's for sure, guys. All right. This is going to be in Seattle. It's really tough to win in Seattle. And if you're the Carolina Panthers at 4-8 and you have the Seattle Seahawks at 7-5, Seattle Seahawks are a really good team at home. They have the 12th man and the fans. I'm giving this one up to the Seattle Seahawks over the Carolina Panthers in Seattle. We have the next game. We have the Tampa Bay Bucks, 6-6. Man, I mean, barely winning on Monday Night Football against this New Orleans Saints. And what a great comeback by the Tampa Bay Bucks. But they're going into San Francisco and playing that San Francisco defense. You think that Tom Brady had a tough time against the New Orleans Saints defense? I mean, come on, guys. The New Orleans Saints defense versus the San Francisco 49er defense, the number one defense in the NFL. Wow. Man, if you think that Tom had a great, real tough time against the New Orleans Saints defense, wow. Wait until they meet the San Francisco 49er defense. It's going to be wild. Oh, man, this is my best bet of the week. My best bet of the week. The kid, Purdy, with the San Francisco 49ers and the Niners over the Tampa Bay Bucks in San Francisco. My best bet of the week is the San Francisco 49ers over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in San Francisco. The next game is Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football, the Miami Dolphins going into SoFi Stadium playing the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers 6-6. The Dolphins 8-4. Dolphins exposed. So left tackle definitely was exposed against the Houston Texans, the last part when he went down. And then against the San Francisco 49ers, totally exposed. Tua didn't know what to do. He threw some interceptions, fumbles. So I'm telling you guys, that left tackle is very, very important. It's the key to the offensive line. If you don't have that left tackle, seriously, I mean, you got troubles. You got troubles, guys. You got troubles. Dolphins, terrible. Looked terrible against the San Francisco 49ers. Every team looks terrible against the San Francisco 49ers. The Niners held the Miami Dolphins to 17 points. That high-flying offense to 17 points. Wow. That's a big wow, guys. And we have the at-home Los Angeles Chargers playing the Miami Dolphins. 6-6 Chargers. Man, we got Sunday night football, and it's going to be fun to watch. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think the Chargers are definitely going to get at Tua. They're going to get at him, man. That left tackle, they're going to have to bring up an additional person like a running back to stop the rush, to help out the left side. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to do it. I just don't see it happening. It's an important position on the offensive line. It's the most important position on the offensive line. It's like the quarterback of the offensive line, that left tackle. So I'm going to give this one up. Ready, guys? Woo! This is an exciting one, guys. I'm going to give this one up to the Los Angeles Chargers over the Miami Dolphins in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. There you go. Last game of Week 14, we have Monday Night Football. We have the New England Patriots coming into the Arizona Cardinals, playing the 4-8 Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, they had a bye week. Maybe they hopefully they're going to play a better game than they have been playing. We have the Patriots. I mean, Bill Belichick, 6-6. He doesn't lose two in a row too many times. They're playing the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. I mean, the Arizona Cardinals, they're exciting to watch sometimes, and sometimes they aren't. That defense, it's a pretty good defense. It can play lights out sometimes, and they're another Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of team, the Arizona Cardinals. And this is going to be a tough game. Belichick going to bring in his team into Arizona. They are on the road. It's in Arizona. And this is going to be such a hard game. It's going to be a fun game to watch. The New England Patriots defense could definitely get into the backfield of the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray will be running for his life. This is a tough game to call, guys. This is one of the toughest games to call. It's up in the air on this one. Flip a coin. I don't flip coins, guys. I know who's going to win this game. Give it up to the New England Patriots over their Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. Yeah. That is Week 14, guys. Had fun. Last week, 12-2-1. Got to keep saying that. What a call on Week 13. We have Week 14. It's done. It's in the bag. We have one more thing to talk about. Ready? It's called Mixed Cocktail Hour.
3.
Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tammy?
Wow. I love Mixed Cocktail Hour. Watch them every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My link below, you'll see that. We do have the drink of the week in the beginning of the show. Fun. All the ingredients are down below as well. Guys, it's been fun. I've had fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, subscribe, comment, notifications on. You could win a hat. See you next week, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.